Everybody, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to our Nazca playthrough. This is turn 9. I don't know that I'm ever going to get used to, like, not doing an intro or whatever the intro scenario for this is. I don't know. We'll see. Like, maybe I won't have enough time to get used to it. Fingers crossed. Okay, jumping into things. Research. Evocation 1. Boom. Easy peasy. Fantastic. This is actually okay. Like, just getting Evocation 1 is actually a little bit of power. It's not a crazy amount of power, but it's a little bit of power. Firebolt can be a very effective spell. So, not super effective against giants, necessarily. But, I mean, if I have to, like, shoot down some thugs here or there, it's fine. It's whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. The longer this game goes on, the more nervous I get, and it's getting to me. Yeah, it's not great. All right, battles. We got some battles. We tried to. Yeah, this is the turn where we tried to expand twice. Absolutely. Try? Question mark? Try. Okay, we've got our screen of archers, a little group of condors, or condor warriors, and this is a lot of knights. Fuck. Like, I think I made the comment in the last episode where I was like, oh, it's just showing militia. It doesn't even, there's not even a knight graphic on the screen. I don't even know if knights ever pop up. Maybe they do. I don't know. It's just normally there's always something more than knights. There's not more things than knights here, though. Well, technically 6, 10, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there are more knights here than there are militia. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt real bad. Let's see how this goes, shall we? The saving, I was going to say, the saving grace is that maybe we can just snipe the commanders, but there's multiple knight commanders just dicking around as well. So that's going to be a thing. Oh god, we're about to get Shrek'd. This is going to hurt so bad. Oh god. Oh, well. Okay, well, we annihilated the priest and the knight commander back there. The knights did catch the charge, or the archers did catch the lance charges. What did I just cast? I just cast fire darts. I mean, that's a start. We've got Knight Commander 1 and Knight Commander 2 that are running to the back to fight. Oh god, this is so close. Oh god, please kill the knight. Please kill the knight commanders. Knight Commander 1, Knight Commander 2. Oh, ooh, did they rout? Oh, they're fighting a condor. Oh, they just killed him. Please kill the knight commanders. Oh god, we're losing so much. Oh, okay, we killed all the commanders. Now it's just a matter of how much do we lose on these knights getting out of here. Ay. That got so close. That got unnecessarily close. That got ugly. That got real ugly. We lost all 12 of our archers there. My goodness, did they do their jobs, though. Lost 3 of our spearmen, 3 of our condor warriors, which is actually less than I thought we lost there. That was pretty brutal. Those knights did a number on us. But we did win. We did take the province. That deed is done. Okay, so Packwoods. This is probably going to be way easier. These are far less dangerous opponents, and we actually have a better setup here. Guaranteed to hit all of our blesses. I think we've been missing a little bit of blessing here in the last couple fights with the Akla being the only person blessing. So let's see how this goes. I'm assuming we're actually gonna do this very easily because we're gonna pop that fucking commander. I shouldn't be holding and attacking, honestly, since we have a divine blessing. Ew, that's a little messy. We did annihilate basically all of those guys, but these guys, we got a little bit of a sporadic drop, so it looks like we lost at least a single condor. Because it just dropped in the middle of them. Yeah. No, we didn't lose a condor, we lost a condor warrior. Okay. I mean, we don't really want to be losing anything, but better than not. And then we have a third battle that we get to watch here. We did correctly... Ooh, okay. Hold up. I don't know that correctly is the right choice here. We figured that he was going to go into this province, but I don't think this is with the same army. I think this is a different army, which means that other army might have gone elsewhere. We'll have to see. This is Magnus and frickin' the Quick Spears. Alright, so has 2 mercenary groups and then a Earth Reader leading around some light infantry. So cool. Uh-oh. Those militia are Aww. They made it there and then they just got withered by the crossbows in the face. Unfortunate for them. That seemed relatively clean. 2 light infantry dead, 1 crossbow dead. Yeah, that's pretty clean. Okay, cool. That was a neat fight to watch. Battles for the turn. We've got versus Indies, 2 wins, 0 losses. So pretty good. That one fight was a little rough here in Mark, which is going to be a problem. So we'll talk more about that here in a bit. But at least it was a win, right? Could have been a loss. Could very, very closely have been like, oof. If those knights had just decided to go on the Apu and the Akla instead after they killed the archers, but they focused on all the other stuff coming in behind them. So that they definitely could have broke me there. We got some events. We got an event in Forest of Pines. We got some water gems, cool, out of a small stream, and then a handful of magic gems found in the prime of the season, some death gems. So for this turn, events. We got water +2 and death +5. Very cool. We're continuing the trend of positive events, which is nice. I did call this unrest is too high to capture any suitable subjects. So this is just one person. It should show this message, I believe, for every individual who tries, which means we should have gotten most of them to capture Hatan Runa, but not all of them. So, there we go. Alright, cool. What are we doing this turn? We've got some stuff happening here. Because of the losses that we have in Mark, I do not feel comfortable targeting either Talito or Naranthian, right? It's entirely possible that we could take those, but it's also entirely possible that we just get some people smacked around and suffer more attrition. That is so. Though it is not what I want to do, we are going to do a combine in Miratrand with Kusi's squad, and thus turn it into a better chance of survival. Right. So we're going back to 1 expansion per turn. Next turn we should have our next Inca, so that should be a situation that resolves that, so we can go back to 2 a turn. But yeah, for now, we're going to combine in Miratrand and go from there. Why are we combining in Miratrand rather than Talito? Well, because we're pretty sure, I'm pretty positive that Talito has a death sight, which might mean Well of Pestilence and something like that. I'm trying not to get every single freaking unit that I have diseased. So we're going to go for Miratrand instead of Talito, even though Talito at this current point in time is a better province. So yeah, this is also going to give us vision on what's going on over here in Omia, right? Which is a side effect, right? If we went for Talito, we would not have that. And point of fact, I think, yeah, we can't make it to Talito. So that's yet another reason to go for Miratrand instead, right? So that is the plan there. Other movements. We are moving northward to Amul. I've been talking about whether or not I want to put something in Amul or the Mighty Pillars the last couple turns. I do think I want to try to put something in Amul. I think it's the better positioning, right? As to kind of control one of the thoroughfares that Ashdod has against me, right? So yeah, we'll see how that goes. We're gonna move a Karaka up there with a small squad of heavy infantry. Not gonna be enough of a defense against Ashdod to really matter, but you know, we'll see, right? And then we are actually moving some of our Hatendruna over from Bara into Nazca, so that when this Inca comes out next turn, they have a close attack closest force, and they have an attack rear force, right? So that is what's going on there. Let's talk about recruitment. We've got actually a lot of little bitty pieces of recruitment going on throughout this whole turn. So recruitment this turn, we have 1 scout, 3 Karaka, 4 Condor warriors, 7 Alkak spearmen, 4 heavy infantry, and 2 Supayas. So let's talk a little bit about what is happening there. Scout, we're just getting more scouts because we need more scouts. I need more vision. I need to see more stuff. We have, I don't think I talked about this last turn. This is my bad, but we have discovered Ulm to the south of Vanheim. We're going to scout the Ulmish Agarthan border. Perhaps we can get some sort of alliance with Ulm to go after Agartha. And we need to be able to see more stuff of where's going on what, right? So more scouts, right? That's that plan. The 3 Karakas is let's talk about the other stuff first. The 4 Condors and the Alkak spearmen, that's nothing. We're just continuing to fill out our ranks as we can every single turn. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. The thing, and the Supayas as well, right? We're continuing the heavy infantry recruitment because, again, I think I need to put money into strength. I need troops. I need some sort of front line. I need some things to catch elves or giants or whatever while I try to figure out situations, magical counters, etc., etc. So that's all normal. The 3 Karakas that I'm recruiting are kind of the out of normal scenario. So we have a Karaka here in Mighty Pillars, we have a Karaka here in Cloudbreakers, and we have a Karaka here in Mark that we are recruiting. And all 3 of these are going to be pings against Sitala, Cern, and Forgotten Woods, right? So these are 3 of our 4 border thrones, and we're going to ping them and see what's in them, right? There's every possibility that these guys will die on the ping or on the retreat, right? We will try to keep them alive. If we do get them out, right, then they will still be serviceable units. We'll take them over to Bara. They'll be able to patrol or ferry troops around, etc., etc. They'll be fine. But what I'm really trying to do is I'm trying to get early information on one of these thrones. Like this throne, for example, does not look especially painful because it's mostly heavy infantry, and that heavy infantry is going to be a big deal, right? But typically a throne like this also comes with several mages, right? So we want to figure out what those mages are. This looks like a monstrous throne. This looks crazy, right? This one is also kind of crazy because this is going to have watchers and a monolith, so that's going to be kind of batshit. But we want to check and we want to see, you know, what's there, what would we need to do, what would we need to put together to actually take out one of these thrones. We're just keeping an eye on the future and seeing where we go. Now that is a little bit of an investment, right? That is 90 gold to ping these 3 thrones in 2 turns, basically. So, you know, that's a chunk of change, but whatever. I mean, we're going to have to do it eventually, so might as well do it now. We have the opportunity now, right? So there's that. That's recruitment for the turn. Everything else is very, very typical, very normal. Nothing to see here. Other thing to report on, in conjunction with recruitment, is how many Hatenruna have we captured this turn. Hatenruna captured. Boop, boop. Is my camera in reverse? I think my camera's in reverse. I've been pointing this direction for a while, but it's not like. Oh no. Yeah, I'm supposed to be able to point that way. Oh no. Boom. Oh my goodness. How long have I been doing this? Someone tell me. No, I don't care. Doesn't matter. Hatenruna captured this turn. 25. So, that's not bad. That's not great, but it's not bad. Alright, other thing that you might have noticed as we were kind of clicking around is that we are doing another rituals this turn. Summon Condors. We're doing another Summon Condors. We did alchemize here. We did not get trades. We did not get events, but I do think it is worthwhile for us to go ahead and alchemize some of the pearls that we have into air gems, because we want the force from this Inca next turn to basically be another one of these forces, right? Like, it needs to be able to fly at Toledo or Old Man Mountains or something like that. It needs to be able to take on whatever we're going to throw it at. And I do not think that is going to be the case with just this force and some Hatenruna. It needs some Condors added into the mix. So I'm not a huge fan of alchemizing this type of situation, but we got to do what we've got to do. We need more power on the field, so we need Condors. That is going to be that. So yeah. Other things to note, we did get our Paco out this turn. That guy's going to be site searching in Bara, so specifically we're looking for air sites, right? We want to get our air income up as quickly as possible. But if we find some nature, that'd be nice too, right? And then over here, because we are reinforcing into Miratrand and there is an Inca, we no longer need this Akla to be blessing. So this Akla is going to be site searching as well. So site searching for air and fire. So hopefully we'll get lucky and find some air in one of these two places. They are both mountains, so we have a decent chance of finding something, right? So that's pretty cool. Another thing of note is when we were looking down here at Agartha, they did try, it looks like they did try after taking Nephil to move back towards Mark to take it as well, right? Because we see this force and this force probably would have combined attacking into Mark, but we took it this turn. So there's that. Yeah. Anything else going on? I don't really think so. Things still aren't great, but they're also not the worst thing in existence. At this point, the problem that I'm having the most is just gold, right? Like, we do not have the income to do most of the things that we want to do. We don't have any infrastructure going up yet. I could have chosen to do infrastructure this turn, combined with stuff from like last turn, right? I could have probably done it last turn as well if I just decided to not build stuff in my cap. But I think, I don't know, I think honestly, I think infrastructure that I build right now might just be infrastructure that I'm giving to someone else in the very near future. Whereas I'm just barely reaching the point to where I'm able to hold on to gold after producing everything that I can produce. So I think for right now, we're going to continue just producing as much stuff as we can out of our capital. And if we get close to that being able to drop a palisade, which I think will be close to next turn, hopefully we'll do that in Amul so we can protect this, basically the best province that we have, and go from there. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. This is kind of a slow turn. Not a lot of stuff happening. I do kind of feel like we're getting that air of the calm before the storm. I think that due to the layout that we have and what is going on, I think we're going to be decently sized regardless of our slow expansion. But because it's slow expansion, we're going to benefit from our decent size less than other people are benefiting from their decent size that have had faster expansion, if that makes sense, right? So, like, if we're going to end up being around 15 provinces, that's not the worst thing in existence, right? But if it takes us 13 or 14 turns to get to those 15 provinces, other people who got there in 10 to 12 turns are going to be benefiting from those provinces faster or longer than we are, right? So this is all just kind of putting us behind the curve. I really do kind of wish... So, to kind of circle back around, I did make that decision to... Or make the decision to play this build because I wanted to play something that I felt was kind of classical, quintessential Nazca, right? I do kind of regret that. I kind of wish that I'd just gone with my instincts and gone with an awake expander rather than an awake researcher. And just kind of like... Not scales, obviously, right? Because scales I don't think would have done very much for us, but focused more on having a strong early game and then letting that carry me into the mid to late game, right? Whereas right now we have a very weak early game and we're just kind of crossing our fingers hoping we can survive into the mid to late game and benefit from that concept. But I don't know. We'll see. We haven't had a hell-blessed Nashdod rush at us yet, so there is that, right? But who knows? Maybe there are elves underneath our feet already. That would be pretty rough. Yeah. Anyways, all right. I think that's gonna be the end of this turn. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.